Hello everyone. Today we will go over something very important in SQL, that is the types of SQL command. These are basically different categories of instructions we use to interact with database. Let's break them down into five main types. Here we can see these five types as DDL, DML, DCL, DQL, and TCL. We'll go one by one and discuss about all of them. So first one being DDL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. This is all about structure of the database, things like creating tables, modifying them, or deleting them. The create command is used to create new tables and define their columns and different data types. The alter command helps us to modify an existing table, like adding a new column, like that. The third one, the drop command, basically used for deleting an entire table along with the data present in that table. The fourth one, truncate. So basically, truncate removes all the data from the table but keeps the table structure as it is. The last one is the rename, which allows us to change the name of the table while keeping the structure and data as it is. So DDL basically is like setting up or restructuring the database environment. Going next. So DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. Once we have a table and we want to work with the data inside it, so there DML comes into the picture. DML is used to add, update, or delete the records. So basically, here we can see three types of commands: insert, update, and delete. Insert is used to add new rows of data into a table, while the update we use for changing the existing data. For example, updating student grades. And the last one, delete. So delete removes specific records based on one condition that we have to provide. So remember, unlike truncate and delete works row by row, and you can use condition to be selective here. Going next. So DCL stands for Data Control Language. This one deals with access control. Think of it as like permission management. So here we have two basic commands, grant and revoke. Grant is used for giving someone access to the database, maybe to read the data or even update it. While revoke is just the opposite, it removes the access from one specific user. So this helps in ensuring data security. So only authorized person can make changes or view certain data in the database. The fourth one is DQL, which stands for Data Query Language. This is the part most of you will be using a lot, basically for querying the data. Almost 95% of the time you will be ending up in using DQL commands only. So main command here is the select command, and it's used to retrieve data from one or more table. For example, we can use it to find all students who scored above 80, just giving an example. We'll go deep into the select statement or select command in upcoming sessions. So for any like reporting or pulling some data, you'll be ending up in like using DQL command only. Going next, the last part of command in the SQL is TCL, Transaction Control Language. Now, this is useful when we are doing multiple data changes, especially when we want to make sure those changes are saved correctly or rolled back if something goes wrong. So here also we have two types of command, commit and rollback. Commit is used to permanently save changes, and rollback is used to undo changes if something went wrong during the operation. TCL is like safety net when you are working with important data updates and you don't want to like lose data if something is going wrong and you want like versions to be saved, something like a backup. So here is a quick recap. So DDL defines the structure, maybe structure of table, we can say. DML works with data like inserting some records or updating or deleting like that. Third one, DCL manages permission. DQL retrieves data. Um, Most of them we will be using DQL only. And TCL controls or saves or undo of any data changes. That's it about the commands we are having in the SQL. In the next sessions, we can see how do we use this in the SQL coding or querying. If you have any questions, put those below.